Mahabharata 3. Pancharitra Shastra Guru Parampara, Falashruti. Bhishma said, O king, the imperishable Lord, the embodiment of the universe, taught Narada in this way and disappeared there. Narada, having received the grace of the Lord, went to Badarakashrama to have darshan of Naranarayana. Narada again made everyone in the Brahma Sabha hear this secret knowledge, which is the essence of the Chaturveda, which is called Pancharitra, which is the essence of the Chaturveda, and which came out of the mouth of Srimanarayana, as he saw and heard it. Then Yudhishthira said, O great father, the glory of this Lord is most wonderful. But what is the secret of Narada's having this story heard in the assembly of Brahma? Did that Brahma not know the nature of the Lord? Wasn't Brahma the firstborn of the Supreme Being? How then did Brahma not know the influence of that Lord, who is of immense splendor? Explain this to me. Then Bhishma said, O Rajendran, listen, so many great eons and deluges of creation have passed away in this eternal stream of samsara. In every eons, the creation of Brahma comes first. Therefore, it does not mean that the firstborn Hiranyagarbha did not know the glory of that Lord. The four-faced Brahma is the one who knows the Narayana principle that caused his creation better than anyone else. Nevertheless, Narada made the remaining siddhas and other devotees and sages present in the Brahma Sabha listen to this scripture. From those siddhas and great sages, the sun received this knowledge. Then the sun, who scoured all the worlds, taught this knowledge to the 66,000 pure-minded sages, Valakalyas, who always followed him during his travels. From those great sages, the gods who had gathered on Mount Meru understood this scripture. A Brahmin named Asita received this knowledge from the gods and made his ancestors listen to it. Our father Shantanu learned this from the gods and taught it to me. I have now instructed you. Whoever, whether a god or a sage, has listened to this scripture, has become a worshipper of the Supreme Being. This sacred story should not be told to anyone who is not a devotee of Vasudeva. O Rajendran, know that this is the essence of all the other stories you have heard from me so far. Just as the gods and demons gathered together in the past and churned the ocean and obtained nectar, this is the essence of the story of Narayana, which was understood by the vipers by contemplation. Whoever recites this story and whoever listens to it, will become a solitary being and will joining the solitary devotees, he attains the great island called White, and, shining like the moon, enters the Lord of the thousand creations. There is no doubt about this. If the one who is in distress hears it, he will be freed from suffering. If the one who is sick hears it, he will be cured. The seeker will obtain his desires and the devotee will attain the good fortune. O Rajendran, you too will always worship that Supreme Being, who is your mother, your father, and your worldly teacher. O Yudhishthira, may that God, who is the Brahman, the great intellect, and the eternal, be pleased and bless you. Vaishampayana said, O Janamejayana, Dharmaraja, hearing this story, became devoted to Narayana. His brothers also followed him. They praised the sage Krishnapayana, who was their teacher and who had gone to the milky ocean through the space and worshipped Narayana. The secret of the practices of the Pravardhini Vertidharma that the Lord taught to the Brahmas. Sauti said, O Shanakadas, I have told you everything that Vaishampayana has said. All of you have performed penance, all of you have observed fasts. All of you are scholars of the Vedas, residents of the Namashara forest, the two lighted ones who came to see the great abode of Shaunaka. And you worship the eternal Supreme Lord with sacrificial offerings. This has come down from tradition. Our father told me in the past. Then Shaunaka said, O Satya, the venerable god of gods. How did the Lord, the creator of the universe, accept the Havasu as the chief deity in the sacrifices? How did he become the wearer of the sacrifices? Why did this Lord, who knew the Vedas and the Vedas, resort to the religion of renunciation, which is the form of knowledge and renunciation? How did he make the gods eligible to participate in the religion of instinct? How did the gods, having withdrawn their intellect from action, follow the religion of renunciation? Listen to the stories of Narayana to dispel these doubts. You, the knower, become the one who dispels them. Thus said the sage, the son of Sudha, O Shaunaka, listen. I will translate for you what Janamejaya had learned from Vaishampayana in the past. Janamejaya said, O venerable Devyana, it is seen that the demigods and human beings in all these worlds, who are bound by Brahma and are endowed with the ultimate power, are interested only in the activities of progress. When you preach, you have explained that liberation is the supreme and eternal happiness. I have heard that those who realize Brahman here and become free will enter the Lord of the Thousand Worlds. But this eternal religion of liberation is difficult to practice. That is why even the gods have abandoned this religion and resorted to the sacrifices of the gods in sacrifices. The four-faced Brahma, Hiranyagarbha, Rudra, the mighty Indra, the sun, the moon, the lord of the stars, the god of the wind, Agni, Varuna, the sky, all these gods do not know the destruction that is destined for them. That is why they have worlds subject to the measure of time and do not attain the form of salvation that is both literal and indestructible. This is a great error in the path of action. Why are the gods worshipped in sacrifices? How did they become worthy of the sacrifice? Thus, the gods, who accept a portion in sacrifices, dedicate a portion of the sacrifices they perform to whom? These doubts are burning in my mind. You should be the one who can solve my doubts by telling me the history. Then Vaishampayana said, O king, you have asked a very mysterious question. A person who is not an ascetic, who is not familiar with the Vedas, and who is not familiar with the Puranas, cannot give a reasonable answer to these questions. Well, I had previously asked this question about my teacher Krishnapayana Vyasa. On Mount Meru, the most beautiful mountain, which is blessed with Siddhacharana, Vyasa the Great once came to him, who was well-groomed, and had conquered the vices of the senses and anger. He made 5 disciples study the Vedas, of which the Mahabharata was the 5th. This was for them, who were studying the Vedas. The doubt you asked arose, so Vyasa gave answers to those doubts. From there I will tell you what I heard. Vyasa said, Listen, I myself undertook a very severe and great penance. The reason for this penance was the desire to know all the things of the past, future and present times. Having thus performed penance with restraint of the senses, I attained this knowledge of the 3 times by the prasadam of Srimanarayana on the shores of the Milky Ocean. I will tell you that knowledge to resolve your doubts. I will explain what I have found to be as it is with the vision of knowledge in Kalpadi. The one whom people who know the Sankhya Yogas call the Supreme Being, he acquires the name of Mahapurusha through his own actions. Those who know the unmanifest born from him say that the unmanifest is the main one. From that God, the manifest arises for the creation of the worlds from the unmanifest. The principle that thus acquired manifestation is called Aniruddha and Mahanatman. He, who is all resplendent, created the forefather. He is also called Ahamkara. From this Ahamkara, the 5 great elements, earth, air, sky, Apu, and Tahasu, were created. After creating them in this way, that God also created their qualities. From these 5 great elements, the 8 incarnations of Brahma, Marichi, Angarasu, Atri, Pulasia, Pula, Kratu, the great soul Vasistha, and the self-existent Manu, or they were created. These are the natures. All the worlds have taken refuge in them. Then Brahma, the father of the world, created the Vedas, the Vedangas, the sacrifices, and their components for the perfection of the worlds. From the 8 natures mentioned above, this entire world came into being. Rudra, the embodiment of wrath, was created. He created 10 other people like himself. Thus the Rudras became 11. All these were men of change. They were also natures, out of desire for the beings created by them. Thus, all those who were created for the business of the world came to Brahma. Venerable Sir, we have been created by you, the powerful one. Who are we, and under what authority should we be? How should we exercise those authorities? Then Brahma spoke about those gods to explain further the secret of the practices of the Lord, and the Lord taught the Brahmas too. Then Brahma said, O gods, you have reminded me correctly. May you be blessed. I have also had this worry that you dislike. How can we circumambulate the entire 3 worlds? How can we not lose strength for you and me? I thought. From here, let us all go to the unmanifested great man, the witness of the world. He will tell us what is good for us. When Brahma said this, the sages and gods went with him to the northern shore of the ocean of milk, seeking the welfare of the world. They practiced the penance prescribed by the Vedas as instructed by Brahma. It was not among the penances. It was terrible. It was called the Great Rule. The eyes and arms were raised. The mind was concentrated. Everyone stood on one leg, became a tree, and performed this terrible penance for thousands of divine years with a united mind. They heard this sweet voice adorned with the Vedas. The Lord said, O gods who are with Brahma, O sages, O ascetics, I will greet you all with welcome and speak a good word. From you I have come to know what great work I have to do for the welfare of the world. I must nourish your souls with my own will. O gods, you have performed great penance with the desire to worship me. O great sir, you will enjoy the good fruit of this penance. Even the world teacher O Brahma, the father of the world, and you, the best of the wise, worship me with a united mind. Always assign me portions in the sacrifice, and then, O gods and goddesses, I will teach you the merits according to your respective powers. Vaishampayana said, This is the word of the Lord, the God of gods. Hearing this, all the gods and sages performed the Vaishnavakrat according to the rules found in the Vedas. In that assembly, Brahma himself first created a part. After the gods and sages had created a part, they took refuge in the Lord, who is the first form and beyond darkness. They praised that Lord as the greatest, the all-pervading, the Lord of the North, the giver of boons, the Lord. Then the God, the giver of boons, spoke these words to all the gods present there. Whoever created any part, he has worshipped me with that. You have worshipped me with the sacrifices that are right. You will be partakers of the fruits of your nature in every age. O gods, whoever performs the sacrifice in whatever worlds, will arrange for you the parts that are conceived in the Vedas. In this great creation, whichever part you have conceived for me, that part will be given to you. Thus I have arranged in the Vedic sutras. Be satisfied with the fruits of sacrifices, nourish the people. Think of the whole meaning of all, according to your power, and by whatever karmas are practiced, which have the fruit of instinct, gain strength and sustain the worlds. Be filled with the feeling of all sacrifices, and think of me. This is the feeling you should have towards me. For this purpose, the Vedas, sacrifices, and plants have been created. If these are properly applied on earth, the gods will be pleased. I have created this creation, which is conceived of instinct, for you. O Supreme One, this will continue until the end of time. O gods, keep thinking of the welfare of the world according to your power. Marichi, Angarasu, a tree, Pulasia, Pula, Kratu, Vasistha, thus the 7 sons of the mind are created. These are the Vedas, the chief Vedic teachers. I have arranged them as Prajapatis who are followers of instinct. This is the path of the workers. The Lord who creates the world is known by the name Aniruddha. Sana, Sanatsujata, Sanaka, Sanandana, Sanatkumara, Kapila, Sanatana, these 7 are the sons of the mind of Brahma. Knowledge has come to them by itself. They have followed the path of retirement. They are knowledgeable in yoga. They are knowledgeable in the knowledge of Sankhya, teachers in the Dharma, and pioneers of the path of salvation. Is the greatness of the 3 qualities from the unmanifest, and is it because of this that ego has arisen? I am the one who knows the realm beyond that which is manifest. This is the path of the active, without repetition. Whoever is created in whatever tendency or cessation, in whatever religion, he gains merit from it. This Brahma is the world teacher, the Lord who creates the world. This is your mother, father, grandfather. He will be able to give boons to all beings according to my command. His son Rudra will be born from my forehead. He will become the Lord who can protect all beings according to the command of Brahma. Go forth. Bring your respective powers to mind as they are. May all actions take place quickly in all the worlds. Inform the living beings of their deeds and fates. O best of the best, it is known that this is the duration of life here. Now the great age called Kratu Yuga has come. In this age the sacrificial animals should not be tortured, this should not be exceeded. Here Dharma is present on all 4 feet. Then comes the age called Treta Yuga, then Vedic Dharma will be practiced. There, animals will be slaughtered just for the sake of feeding them in the sacrifice, and the 4th foot of Dharma will be completely lost. After that comes the mixed age called Dwapara. In that age, the 2 feet of Dharma will disappear. After that comes the Kali Yuga, and only 1 foot of Dharma will stand.